Settings. Keys. All right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Boo. Boo boo. Dum da 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 dee. Dum da da da. Dum da da dee. Da 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 dum. Da da da. There we go. That's what I want. Yeah, buddy. Alrighty. Okay. Where's my chat? That's what I want to know. Huh. Why is there no browser source for that? Okay, that would be why. We're still getting set up, folks. We're new. We're new to this whole caboodle. There we go. Boom. Why is there no chat? What's up with this? I think we're doing that today, MXT. Here, let me get the playlist in here that we're doing. Wonder if there's a way to like privately share the playlist. I guess I can screenshot it all, which is probably the best thing to do. What do we do? Playlist. There we go. I'm trying to do. I don't know how to share a playlist with people without them like being able to edit. Just so they can see what we're doing today. Yeah. Oh, so they need that link? Okay. 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 So I can just share the link with them then. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. Because then that's another thing that maybe people can go to your channel for, you know what I mean? Why is this nested chat like giving me attitude, man? Is it because I don't have it popped out? What gives? It's giving me the tude, man. Not okay. Look at this. It's a giant square block. There's nothing useful. Oh, hold on. Actually, I think it's recorded the wrong thing. Let's see. Scene. Douche. Chat. Douche. Nope. It's got nothing. I think I might. Like you see the thingamadoogers. Yeah. Oh man, it's weird. I guess like I'll just have to have it. I can check chat manually, just fine. It's just annoying. I don't know. Are we doing Hertzels? Let's put the let's put it in the chat real quick. You know what? Actually, let me put it in the description of the stream. Man, I love YouTube live streaming. Like, it's so nice. Okay. Boom. In the description of the video, guys. That's the playlist for today. Yeah, I know the bottom right is blank. For some reason, it's not working, which sucks. Like I put the browser source in and everything. I have no idea why it's not working. Because I don't want to have just like, I think I do have notifications. I turned subscriber notifications off because like it doesn't correlate with the stream, right? Like new subscribers don't come from the stream, so I turned that off. I also feel super arrogant saying, "Well, there's just so many." What am I trying? I'm trying to get the live chat to show up, but it's just not happening, which stinks. That is what it is. Close Filmora and then actually get it up. So we removed the Dilo one, right? Right. Sweet, thank you. Getting all my shit sorted. Close. I love, like, there was actually another beatboxer that came in before the stream, and it's so funny. Like, I feel like all beatboxers just like at random make noises, right? Like, I think we can all get unified over that. Like, you're at family dinner and it's boring as fuck, so you're like, no. Like, what are you watching today? Playlist is in the description, Orange. Angara is not here. Please do it first anyway. We'll see. OBS is a pain sometimes, but it's also amazing. There's a lot of like, I don't know if you know who Sushi Dragon is. This close up is a little extra. I don't know if you know who Sushi Dragon is, but he does everything. He uses a lot of what he calls live editing. And I think it's super cool. And I'm trying to do more of that. Also, guys, Discord. There's going to be more community. Actually, I should start the event on Discord. Get the notifications out there. Boosh. Start event. There we go. Just to check, there's another live from the Larynx, not in the playlist, right? For some reason, 3 is like not on his channel. So it just skips the 4 for whatever reason. I do it on the street and it's funny, I used to do that for singing. I had 2 tricks. I would go to the bathroom and I'd be like, because like everyone just gonna think you're farting anyway. So that was one thing I did. And then the other thing I did was I would go in the grocery store and I just like hum a tune. Stuff like that. When will you be able to react to? So Swiss Beatbox has all their stuff copyrighted. It's not that I'm like, I think what I'll do for a lot of the copyright stuff is we'll just do like a watch party in the Discord. Because like, this is currently how I make my living, and I'm not complaining. I sit on my ass, I watch other people do their thing. I try to add value through adding education, but like let's not pretend reacting is hard. Never beatboxed in front of people. I'm actually curious, Orange. Would you be interested, like, if we had like like an event on Discord where we just kind of like invited people to come in and do something like karaoke or beatboxing? Would that help you get in front of people? There's only 1, 2, and 4. The playlist doesn't have 4 of the Tom Thumb. Can we add that? We can add it at the end, or we can just like get through. What is it? We have 20 to do today. Yeah. So maybe wait. Maybe we just start. Gotcha. Gotcha. There's 27 videos. Don't worry, guys. We have this. We do this weekly, unless I'm out of the country. Should figure out. Uh. Uh. Okay, you did. Damn it. Good. I like that now the wild cards and the rounds, they give that to the artist instead of posting it on the channel. I think that's really cool. Then do both. Oh, all right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So I was wrong about that. All right. Who knows? Maybe someday, but also I'm not really good. So I that's a shame because like I get it, Orange. I do. You know, like I just want to facilitate people being comfortable and sharing and growing. It's kind of a beautiful thing to me, though. I'm gonna say screw the intro. Let me um the together. Boom. Uh Absolutely, yeah. Do you need anything else? Like, do you need anything else on the channel? Let me actually put, just in case, let me put the YouTube stream itself. Uh, uh, Here, so that way there's any DMCA shit. No, the chat I have up. My concern is channel strikes. Because like, yikes, just yikes. Okay. I mean, it's on my second monitor. I'm not gonna have it in the videos because I just like I want to get started. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, for whatever reason, it's not working. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Moments I had by Dan. I think we're doing Dan. Like near the top of the list. Playlist is in the description. If folks can let people who are coming in know, who are making requests or they want to know what's next, just let them know the list is in the description. You can pin. It's crazy, man. I feel old. like, oh, I used to be the person that would tell people how to technology. And yo, that's so cool. So it just always shows up on the bottom. People kind of go through. That's dope. Oh, let me edit the thing. Oops, fuck. All right. Oh, let me unmute desktop audio. Holy crap. That would have been a disaster. Make sure everything's copacetic. All my files are organized and ready. Yes. He's on.
God, I'm just trying to get everything set up correctly.
What? What? I swear, like, Pullover's macro creator is nice. But man, it's a kind of a pain in the ass. Like sometimes it's just not consistent. It's not reliable to run everything on slow. I'm trying to get an upgrade to an RTX GeForce card so I can do all the effects stuff while live. Can't hear Eclipse on YouTube. Can you talk again just to make sure?
Hello, I'm talking.
Hold on. The compressor. Holy shit. Sorry to make everyone's ears bleed. Wow, my bad, guys. Let me increase my volume. Yeah, try one more time, Eclipse. That should be better. How's the volume, guys? I'm good. How you doing, Captain? Also, thank you for that, Ryan and Orange.
I wish you could see what I just saw on my end with your webcam freaking the hell out.
Yeah.
In Discord.
He's very loud. Is he still loud? Because the compressor should have been low, but I think it's
If I keep talking, please tell me if I am too loud.
Okay, that should be good.
Until I am not too loud.
The levels look good here.
Are the levels good? Yeah. Talking about the levels. Got levels.
Yemen, if you look in the description of the live stream, that's our playlist that we're going off of today. All right.
I would like to react to some BBB wildcards, but not today, because... Oh.
Okay. Let's do... I want to give... This is Helium. He is a Russian beatboxer. I don't know if you've heard. It's not all over the news. Russian citizens having a hard time. Go support this man. Okay, amazing beatboxer, and for all I know, super nice dude. But definitely a great beatboxer. So let's get into it.
Bork bork.
Yeah, I have a small dog that I'm babysitting. Debating closing the door. I should probably close the door. No, wait, no, what? We're gonna live dangerous. We're gonna live dangerous.
DJ Alec.
Nice. Ooh.
Oh, that's
disgusting.
wicked.
That's amazing. That's oh my god. Is that inhale? Because I
That's
cannot.
inward and high.
That's madness.
You see, you hear the really low, dry oscillation of the epiglottis, which is the
the big thing,
inward bass, plus the really high pitch. I don't know if that's vocals or it's probably vocals.
I
Adding
wanted
the high.
to get into the actual the cracking thing, the flipping thing. Because people call it double voice because names help describe the aesthetic, and the aesthetic is important, but I just kind of real quick want to let people know like what's happening. Let's see.
Well, he didn't use double voice here.
Yeah, but he was still using voice cracks, which is why like we're kind of it's arguing semantics. Not that like it's like I said, there's utility in having descriptions because you can't functions don't describe aesthetics. So I just want to do this. So this is like a super popular thing that's happening in beatboxing where people are kind of using yodels and cracks. And what we just heard wasn't like right? It was a lot more subtle, and you can do that. The important thing though is that you can't have these blown open by excess breath pressure. You have to handle this by using super little air, gentle air. And I'm gonna give you an exercise right now that'll accomplish this and help with this. Give me a second. I need to find where I put my straw. Ah, nice. Ah, not nice.
Yeah.
That is grody. I have no idea what that is. I don't even know what that is. Oh, no one can see it. YOLO. Okay. So this is one of my favorite exercises. You use this to literally see how much air you have. And don't worry about the gunk on the bottom. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm hygienic. So I just have a straw here. We use reusable straws because we're hippies. And this will literally allow you to see how much air you're using. So when you sing beatboxing, you want very, very, very little air, like really little. So by seeing it, you can actually really visually judge, and that'll help a lot. And then as far as doing all of this this vocal crack shenanigans, the intensity of it can vary wildly, right? You can get like literal double voice, which is its own kind of flip, and you can also do like but better. Not like that. That was bad.
Ooh.
Yeah, and you can see how like there was, yeah, exactly. There's a difference with how Eclipse did it right then and how I did it, right? These sudden motions. For me, I was also raising and lowering the larynx, and then tilting and untilting, which effectively is another way to control this. But the prerequisite to be able to do this is very little air, and that's something I see a lot of people struggling with. So anyway, okay. I don't even know how I made that sound. This is like
What the with the low?
the fry there. Here.
Yeah.
That's another thing that takes very little air because you have to use so little that your folds don't fully adduct. Anyway.
Yeah, there's an interesting like vocal fry you can do with like your inside your larynx, but also there's one like nasally, like uvular.
That one is weird. That one was like who thinks to use the hangy ball? That keeps coming up for me in beatboxing anything. It's like who thought to do that? To chat real quick. A puppy attack is dangerous. Yes. Yes, it is. I'm sure Helium's a really good dude. I just never met him. But I want, like
Inward vocal fry.
yeah. I do inward vocal fry. It's much easier to layer high sounds on that. I don't even know how y'all do that. How much to drink it? Yo, I did it last night on the last stream. Where I was helping people learn to do it, and it's coffee water. It's absolutely grotesque. And we actually made an emoji out of it on the Discord that I'm gonna put in the YouTube eventually.
Would you mind switching what you're showing me?
Yep.
To
the new one.
Your webcam in Discord to your actual webcam instead of your OBS
yep.
camera.
You got it, man. Absolutely. Let's see.
I'm trying to pause it. What the hell?
I got it. Hold on.
Can you?
There we go. There we go. I'm really not centered. Look at this. I hang to the left. All right. No comments on that, please. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. We got the next one.
Is it playing on yours? It's playing on mine.
It's not playing on mine. Okay, now it's
weird.
Working. Yeah, a little wash together, screw up there. All right.
Okay.
Helium, an innocent Russian citizen who needs your help. Go find this man. His name is Helium. And as you're about to see, he's really good. All right. Wow. Wow. Anybody else absolutely hate that color correction? Because that is god awful. Doesn't help that his camera is like, yikes. I actually have no color correction. It's crazy. I have to lower the saturation. Yo, people, learn some lighting. It super helps.
It's just it's art. it's part of the experience. You don't get it.
Got it. Yeah, I'm just like just not with it, man. All right.
Get with it.
After a bit of color correction on his face, it's time to listen.
You should know wasting.
Wow.
You should know wasting.
It's like a dubstep mad scientist, man. I want to go over some of the technique stuff and that, because that's baller. Not that I can offer much. I think I'm just going to talk about mic technique there. Yep. No. No. There we go. Nope. I can internet, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it doing that?
I'm not touching anything.
No, it's like every time I open the
I know.
maps.
I'm
yeah.
just sometimes
You shoot
a couple
no
times
wasting.
last time it was because I was screwing with it too at the same time. So
Yeah.
I'm all hands off.
We got this, folks. We're learning the internet.
We're professionals.
Exactly. The way he positions himself on the mic is really, really interesting. So, like, I gotta see. I know the whistles are a little abrasive. I'm sorry, y'all. I just want to see something. Can we do this and watch together? No, we can't go frame by frame.
I wish.
Yeah. Same. The tongue is super far back here.
What position are you looking for?
It's so I wanted to see the mouth position. So like I would imagine what he's doing is when he goes away from the mic, he's opening his mouth more to get like more sound, and then he comes to the mic to do the same sound. But every other time he pulls away for the whistle, and that could just be because it's abrasive.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think he just like
I-
forgets, or that he
I think
has
it's
the lip roll next.
tongue or a Rolic whistle, which is your tongue at the top of your roof of your mouth, hard palate.
Yeah.
It's sort of like funneling air into the top, into the tip of your tongue, and then where the tip of your tongue is, there's a little gap.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
It's hard to explain
makes
it without
sense.
visuals.
No, it makes sense. It's very similar to how a whistle is done. It's just done with a different part of the body.
And so you can do that with different vowel sounds and with an open mouth, as opposed to needing your lips sort of pursed for a generic whistle.
Yeah. Okay. The one thing I can talk about is how he does the bass with some mic technique. Let me bring up Estel. Spectroanalyzer that keeps, for whatever reason, asking me to keep renewing it, which is possibly the most obnoxious thing. This is why, like, I think NFTs are kind of obnoxious. Let's see. It's like we already have a lot of DRM stuff. We don't need NFTs for that. Okay, there we go. Let me pull this up in Estel. There we go. I should probably get all this ready beforehand, but that would involve me being responsible. Okay. So one of the things I can add here is mic technique, right? So when he gets far away from the microphone and closer, it's not just a matter of distance, right? Where if you're farther away, obviously you're not as loud, but there's another mechanic to this. So if I go like this, There we go. So the way a spectrogram works is the x-axis is time, the y-axis is frequencies, right? So the frequencies didn't change, right? But what did happen is this got significantly louder. Like, not just a little bit louder. This got significantly louder. And I didn't change anything I was doing. This is called the proximity effect. Probably most beatboxers know about this. They know to get up on the mic, specifically also when they're live, right? Like, you don't want any bleed, right? But you can get creative with this in a recording environment, which is why he goes from this, right? And it's a really cool effect. So there's a little tidbit, little nugget. All right, I got to organize my files real quick because I forgot to do that.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, it takes like only a few seconds. Helium. It's really good. Okay, and then the same here.
Your cam in Discord for me is just because of my connection is like sometimes it really freaks out and like glitches out. But you know, that'll just be part of my videos.
Exactly. It's an effect. It's art. It's intentional. All right.
Yeah.
DLO GTA freestyle. Oops. All right. Man, some of the sounds he gets are so clean. So this is a relatively unknown beatboxer, totally new to the scene. No one really, I mean, you have to be kind of a hipster nerd to know who this is. This is DLO. Okay.
I'm pretty deep in beatbox and I haven't heard of this guy.
Never
yet,
heard of him.
So
Yeah.
apparently he's a looper.
I don't know.
I don't
know. We're about to find out
right
though.
now.
Yeah.
So
I'll see it.
let's see.
Ooh. Sneak in that little hat.
Hard.
So this is just him screwing around in the live stream, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that hi-hat roll. Wow, you hear that shift? That scatter, wait. Let's try that. By the way, if anybody's wondering what's happening, we're just messing around with the loop right now.
So
I want to here with this.
I want to actually, this is like the best way to learn. Legit. And I think a lot of beatboxers actually intuit this, right? Because there's so much emphasis on making different sounds. And I think beatboxing right now has a tendency to attract people that are like, man, like, that's cool. Like, and they're just all making noises at a family dinner and no one understands you, so you have teenage angst. But like, this is pretty awesome. He's just screwing around. So if you, there's a book that I love. It's a collection of Harvard studies. Name drop, but it's a really good book. And it's called Make It Stick. And the argument, well, not the argument, the studies show that the best way to learn is not practicing. It's not repeating stuff. It's not muscle memory. It's slightly changing the same thing over and over again. Right? So he's working on the hi-hat. He can now work on a new hi-hat and play with a different hi-hat. And because he's playing, he's going to like stop after a few minutes and then come back to it, which is the interrupting of the forgetting is actually how you make a highway for the neural pathways, for lack of a better description. Myelin is the technical term. But DLO's more interesting, so we're going to keep going with this.
That's what we're...
Okay.
That melody's sick.
It is sick. He's feeling himself, man. He's feeling himself.
I love that reaction. Just
Yeah.
you make something cool, you're like, damn.
That's just joy. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, sick. Ooh. Okay, a little overdrive here. Yeah.
Damn.
That's actually really catchy, man.
Yeah. Sick melody.
It is really cool. He's always been like a drum and bass
Yeah.
fanatic, and man, when he gets into drum and bass, it's so freaking cool. Let me change the order. Oh
Yeah, Ryan. This is DJ Low. Yeah, it's not
So this
D-Lo.
is
We
a
got it wrong.
riff, man. He's feeling it. Oh, I didn't himself. Like a drum and bass,
Yeah.
fanatic, and I didn't stop recording. Interesting. Okay, well that's one video now. Sorry, continue.
Oh, it's yeah. This is DJ Low, not D-Lo.
There you go. Yeah. I need to think of a better thumbnail where like there's more like science shit. It's a weird way to put it, but like that's what I want. Science.
Yeah.
Like
Without it looking like too.
like this. It's so janky. Hold on,
Teaches students on
we're
live
gonna
stream or something, I don't
do.
know.
We need a chat vote on this. So let me do a poll real quick. All right, how do you feel about the science thumbnail? Dear God, my eyes. My eyes. Get that crap. I mean, I was like, I'd love to add like the terrible answers. Yeah, I guess. Okay. I think these are good options. These are good options. Is the poll up? Did you guys see it? You guys have it?
I don't see it.
Oh, there it is. Okay, it just took a little bit.
There it is.
All right, let me, for those who forget, this is the science thumbnail. I could add the burn one. While that's getting going, let me set up the next one. All right, the next one is going to be...
Hello, everybody. And now we...
Dear God. Nine votes. How many people do we have? Don't I have another window for this? Yeah, I do.
I mean, 3 of them are bad and 1 of them's good.
I mean,
And
that's,
if you
but
add
it's
the-
funny that way. like,
And if you add all the 3 of the bad ones together, it's
yeah,
like,
there's a bias here, but the bias is funny.
yeah.
Okay, that's good.
As a fellow YouTuber, I'm not a fan.
Yeah. It's super bad, I know. All right, I'll work on a better one.
But in a compassionate way, not a you suck way.
No, totally. But it's good to know. Thank you guys for indulging me.
I think
Uh,
if you were to do this, that it'd be better to have like big beatboxers in there.
I think I might bring back the versus thumbnail. 'Cause let me show, like, I really love that thumbnail, and it just looks fucking baller.
It's good for beatbox as well.
Yeah.
Like it's sort of weird when like I understand against like you against another singer. It's kind of weird in some ways, but I mean, if you're
Interestingly enough, the
doing
singers are actually okay
beatboxers,
with it. Layla Hathaway commented on one of my videos, and so and Samo actually shouted me out on his Instagram, which was fucking crazy. Like, so it's not. It's when I do it with other voice teachers that people are like, "Whoa, that's crossing a line." But this is sorry guys, we'll get into the video and then I'll show the versus thumbnail. We'll continue after. I'm proud of my work on this thumbnail, but that's not Dilo. So let's get to Dilo. Again, we're gonna make a video about this totally obscure beatboxer that no one knows. This is Dilo. He's okay. It's all right. Let's listen to his tutorial.
Of a sound that we can use in beatboxing. It's a tutorial right now. It's called the click roll, and the click roll is this sound. Technically, the click roll is also, but that'll be in a different tutorial. Right now, we're going to work on the click roll. Here's some demonstrations of the click roll sound. Also,
that's really cool.
it's basically tongue
so the click
bass,
roll has
but inward.
Like
like
this is like every guitar tutorial video ever. I'm going to show you how to play guitar. That's the tutorial. Like
after this
more.
video, you'll be able to do this.
Yeah, and then like it's was it hold on, I have to bring this up. It's too funny. Michelangelo Battio's freaking tutorials. I'm going to give you the key to the Lamborghini. Fuck. Michelangelo Battio tutorial.
But I'm also a looper.
Speed kills. This is so funny. This might be more millennial humor than Gen Z, but I think this is fucking hilarious. Speed kills. Welcome to Speed Kills, a guitar tutorial for everybody.
And Nitro, and this is lesson 1 of Metal Method's Speed Kills. What I'm going to show you in this video today is how to master the art of playing lightning fast.
That's right, folks. It only takes 5 minutes. Like, this is so dumb. I love it, though. All right. Okay. Back to what matters. All right. More Dilo.
Difficulty and rating of...
A 10?
I'm
4?
going to say a 4 or a 5 out of 10. So it's
I just guessed that.
Average sound to try and learn. I know you can learn it. No one cannot learn it. Trust me. So here's...
He has more faith in me than my father.
Yeah, I
feel
have faith in you. I have faith in you about this sound. It'll sound bad at first.
It'll sound terrible, and probably for quite a while.
It'll just sound like you're...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want my wife hearing me make these noises in private.
That's how we do it. Firstly, you might already do the sound. There's a few people that can do the sound already. It's quite rare, but there's a chance you can already do it. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you a couple of ways to do it, and I'm going to show you some variations, and I'm going to explain to you how you can make this sound very strong on a stage, and how to perform it when it's not on a stage as well. So if you can already do this sound, it might be worth staying, and if not, it's cool. So just before we jump into the tutorial of it, I want to give a shout out to the shadow sumo technique. So we've got Kim, we've got Hutch, we've got Big Ben, and the others. This is a technique that I would say they pioneered more mainstream, the click roll. Shadow sumo.
It's
I'm
so
also gonna give a
sick when he
shout
does
out
it.
personally to Beatbox from the UK. I've heard him use it, probably the best that I can think of. And another shout out, to Hiss, who's using it in fast techniques with zippers.
Oh,
I'm not really a user
Hiss.
of the click roll very much. I use it sometimes, and I don't know where it originated, unfortunately. But I can say that this sound is OP, overpowered sound on the stage, and a great bass sound to use overall. So
and you
let's
can
jump in. Right, so firstly, we need to understand that this is an inward sound. We're breathing in.
combo it with other sounds.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
that's what
step
he's
one.
done. It kind of sounds crazy.
All right, next step, we need to get the tongue involved. The tongue rattles inwards. That's how we make this sound. Apologies for my audio, by the way, the muzzling.
This guy, okay, hold on. First of all, he's too nice, and I'll tell you why I hate that. Okay, okay. Let me get that should be working. There we go. Look at him casually having 2 RC505s in the back because he's balling, right? And then he's like, I'm sure you can learn it. I'm sure you can learn it. But if you look closely, this mustache, this is the mustache of a supervillain. Okay? He's going to get some train tracks. All right? I don't know who this Dilo character is, but he's too nice, and he's got more stuff than I do. And that's how I feel about that.
It's a lot easier to set up this video if it's like that. All right, so we are using the side of our tongue. So a lot of people that try this sound are going to go with the middle. Right here. Okay, no, this is on the side. For maximum control and power, we need the side of the tongue. So you can pick a side. I can do both.
Mine's
Okay.
left.
So let's find out where we're doing it on the tongue. We're doing it underneath the tongue, curling up. So I'll show you a visual with my fingers where you could do it on both sides. So it's just underneath. This is the tongue. We do it here or here. Okay? We don't just sit there with the tongue and do it. It's impossible. What we need to do is curl the side of the tongue. Okay, so wait. This is the side right now. We curl it on the roof like that. So we turn it up onto the side, onto the roof of the mouth. Inside the teeth on the roof. Okay? Now, in the learning stages, it's important to try and do it further up the tongue and also further back.
He's so specific.
2 positions.
Yeah.
Anywhere along that line.
And this is how you have to be, like,
Anywhere
to
along
get
there is
really good.
Try both sides too. So what we do is we curl the tongue and place it on the roof. And then we breathe in through the connection of the tongue to the roof.
I'm just like, I feel like I'm choking.
Now, if you're not getting any sound like that, breathe harder
God, I'm
first,
awful.
and you might get that little rattle.
Oh God.
When you found the rattle, that's what you're playing with. That's what's making the click roll. Okay, so any tips to try and get it easier for you, more functional, is to make the tongue tighter to the roof and make it harder for the air to come in, but still make the air come in from there. On the other side. it's going to sound quite messy to start. This is quite easy to learn at this point. I'm not surprised if you are watching and you've already learnt it, but if you haven't, well, no problem. Try both sides, remember that. We're looking for this position on the tongue. I'm going to come over and show you.
Whoa.
Do you want to try it?
Whoa. That's inappropriate. Okay. Okay. You got to ask me for consent first. Nuh-uh. Okay.
So do you understand basically how the sound is created?
No.
I don't think I've heard better it's good how in depth he's going, but I think there are better ways to explain it for someone. Like if you're outward, like rolling your R's, like you have your tongue. Yeah, you have your tongue oscillating off the top of your hard palate.
Okay.
What you do is, because if you were to imagine in that same tongue position trying to breathe in, it's not going to rattle because the air's pushing it up. And yeah, so you got to curl your tongue backwards so that when the air's coming in, your tongue is slapping against the roof of your mouth.
So in general, I think your explanation is and his are definitely sufficient. I think it's just like, you got to sit down with it and do a couple things, but it's like either I can train to project over an orchestra or I can learn, like these are I love beatboxing, but I love kind of like just using the basics. Like getting into this is kind of insane. Though honestly, it might actually help my singing, because if you're one of the big problems that people have with singing are the vowels, right? So, and vowels are made basically entirely with the tongue and the soft palate. So this would probably give people a lot of like more awareness. So I don't know, maybe I shouldn't write it off.
He was talking about like sometimes you're not breathing in air enough and you have to really breathe in air to get that sound. I want to see can you do just an outward like just big bursts of air.
This is harder than it looks. And it looks pretty hard, so. Sounds like farting. Captain Skinder, listen, beatboxing really is just the art of the fart. It's the art of the fart. No.
You want to resume?
Yeah. I don't know if we need to see more of this. Does it
Do you want to fast? I haven't seen this actually.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm not gonna record it.
Is there a fast forward? Let's go 2 times speed.
I don't think we can do that on Watch Together. Oh, can we? Yeah, we can. Sweet.
I did it.
Nice. Okay.
Going back. In the back of the tongue.
Whoa.
And we just place the tongue naturally.
Whoa.
Going back.
This man's tongue.
He has a fat tongue, yeah.
This is the secret to his power right here.
Yeah.
This is absurd. Look at this. That's the best arrow. What the hell? It's like he's a rock star. Hold on, I gotta get Kiss on screen.
It's less length and more girth.
It's it's both.
Which I've heard is better for beatbox.
I would imagine. Gene Simmons, yeah. I'm risking a lot here. Gene Simmons tongue. I swear to God, this is a PG-13 stream, y'all. This is appropriate. It's a stream for all ages. Right.
I also love beatboxers with really big fat lips, like a Zephyr from Chile. His lips just I love hearing those lips flap around.
Okay, this is actually just getting gross. Not you, the Gene Simmons thing, but like I'm sure that actually really helps with power. That it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's
I mean, it's like women's and males' vocal cords. It's the ability to go low, have more presence,
yeah,
um, more power.
yeah. It can literally create lower frequencies in a way that you can't otherwise. All right.
Mhm.
Let's do times this.
The tongue. And we just place the tongue naturally. We don't push it forward or back, no, we just keep it where it sits. All we do is curl up the side, or that way. And then we're going to breathe in from the underneath the tongue up onto the roof. And this should give you the click roll. Now, once you're finding that little buzzy sound, it could sound quite terrible to start. It might be like, or it might be like, if it's like any of these, that's fine. If it's the first one, you're too tight, you need to loosen it. And if it's like this, you're too loose, you need to tighten it to get this middle. It's a weird sound until it's controlled. Okay, so we need to focus on where the rattle is happening, where the air is coming in, where the tongue touches the roof. Once we have it, we're looking for that middle ground. Listen. That's where we need to be. And that's it. This is the sound. So that's the first thing, learn the sound. But there's a few methods. There's a lot of methods to improve your click roll. So if you've learned it at this point, absolutely GG. Please take the time to put it in the comment section if you've learned the sounds now. And if you haven't, say why. Maybe I can do a follow-up video, or I can answer some stuff in the comment section. Okay, so here's a few ways to variate the click roll to make it the strongest. Off of the stage and off of the mic, we're looking for raw power. So what I'm typically doing is pushing forward down the tongue a little bit more for that tighter sound, a bit more volume. At this point, I'm here. Okay. Now, as you can see, I'm going ma. So we start with the lips together, and then we go mam. And the M opening triggers the sound, and then closing again stops the sound. And that's going to be the way to control it. Again, I don't know which side you learn it. Now, we can also change the dynamic of the sound, whether you bite your teeth or not. It sounds tighter when you bite. Ugh, that was really tight and rubbish. Anyway, that's going to change the dynamic too. Now, on the stage, if we want to use this as an effective sub-bass frequency, and not just a sound effect, then we're looking to air the sound massively and do it right in the back of the tongue. Like that. We're looking for a very bouncy rattle that's very low and doesn't sound as loud. And it's right at the back, near the wisdom teeth. Pretty bouncy rattle there. The frequency, the bounce of your tongue is going to be bigger than right at the back. If you can control it right back there and get some in there, this is where you're hitting a sub-bass, like a sub-bass lip roll. It's going to be the same frequency on a sound system with a microphone. Or if you want to actually pick up the sub.
Wow. Man, forget being a student of beatboxing. Like, give this man a PhD. The level of detail, it's really impressive. All right, sorry.
Sub-bass frequency on the same thing. Or if you're in an echoey room, you do that and it should have some sub. Or ears in the water, that is going to be extremely loud if you do this. Extremely. And if you go and do that, tell me. That's crazy if you do that. So, closer to the tip. Cover up for the tighter, louder. I can give a shout-out reference to the style of hiss, the way he's using it for the stuff. Or you can go further back and down for the bass version. It's very beatboxy. Okay, cool. So we can add sounds to this. Don't forget, any inward sounds with the lips or even the throat can be added to this sound effect because it's inward sound and we're using the tongue. So we have the lips and we have the throat available still. So that's crazy sound, to be honest. I like that. You can also vocalize. I'm going to go cool. Like I say, you are trying to do the beatbox. You learn this sound, you can be the one that finds a way to add it into a beat, add it into a different genre. Or you can be the one that finds a variation and have a sound effect together. And you might...
What I love is, like, even just the same technique, he gets so many different sounds out of it. This is one of the reasons I get really frustrated reading the comment sections of, like, a lot of beatbox videos where we're like, whoa, what a crazy sound. And then you get, like, well, actually, as someone who's watched 5 GBBs, this is normal. It's passé, it's blasé. And it's like, man, like, I don't know. This is like getting, like, it's not just doing it, right? He's got tons of ways to approach the same technique and get different values out of it. That's really cool. I love
You can
it.
also, one of my favorite sounds to do is the inward bass and click roll at the same time. I'm still like learning it, but
Yo, hold on. Sorry. This is going into chat. Orange with the he can eat a whole ice cream with one lick.
Yeah, I saw that comment. It's
Yeah.
funny.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Delo's tongue. Probably cutting that out of the video just because, like, I don't want people, you know, getting all weird. I do something that sounds similar, but my tongue is not used to it.
He understands banter.
Yeah, but the community doesn't. I mean, I shouldn't, like, butthurt on YouTube comments. I mean, like, I should probably not care. Greetings, man. I would like to ask you a question. Did you already act to BBU 22? No. We're gonna do that. Some of that is in the playlist today. Playlist is in the description.
I ordered it so that some of the BBU stuff would be more later on, so we'd have more people in the live stream to view it live. So
I look forward to the day when beatboxing is accepted academically in schools of music. So we can parallel this, Ashwood, to metal singing. So the problem with academia is that you have to have someone who's passionate about the subject, who is simultaneously passionate about the very extraordinary details of science. And then there has to be an economic demand to justify a grant. And that happened with metal. And I think the same thing, I think all those three things will happen. So when it comes to, yeah, so just like as a comparison, let's change it. Like, I think the best way to look at this is what happened with metal. Boosh. Boosh. There we go. We can internet. So, first thing that has to happen is we need someone whose interest is in both science, PhD candidate or professor. 2, let's see, someone who can provide a grant. So rich beatboxing fan. And then 3, I don't think there's 3. I think that's the only thing that needs to coincide.
I want to become that rich beatboxing fan.
I mean,
I want to fund beatbox.
Same. Give me that dollars. But it's I mean, this is what happened with metal singing. Oh yeah, that's the third one. Economic demand. At least this is true for the United States. Right? Like, metal singing started to get covered when there was, like, in the early 2000s and even a little after that in 2010s. I mean, like, metal and screaming were the norm for any rock music in that time period. And so, you know, you had a lot of money throwing around. And there were a lot of people, well, like, you know, especially music labels coming in. It's like, our singers are getting vocal damage, and we don't care about the vocal damage because we're labels and we just want our artists to make us money. But because they're losing their voices, they're not on tour and they're losing us money. So that's what happened. And that's how, like, Estel teaches a lot of metal singing. The problem specifically with beatboxing, it's so dynamic. It's crazy. So it's going to take someone pretty sophisticated to have, like, an overarching theory that really interconnects everything. Because unlike, like, metal, there are, like, you know, like 4 or 5. There are a lot of different kinds of screams, different tones, but, like, I've never seen anything like beatboxing where, like, any one beatboxer can have like Stitch's 626, right? That's, like, so obscure. And then there's the tongue bass, and then there's all this stuff. So it would take someone who's, like, really, really into all that, but also has an incredible knowledge, like Ingo Titze or something. Anyway.
like Pianist. So that's a click roll tutorial. You can also do this one with drags as well. I will be delivering more voices in future tutorials, but that is the standard click roll beatboxing sound tutorial. Let me know what sounds you want to try and learn, and let's hope I get around to making a video for them too. That's a click roll. That's all I need to say. Thanks everybody. Good luck. Please let me know if you learned it in the comment section. That would be awesome.
Can you try it once after the video? Try you should definitely try it closer to the tip of your tongue. It's really hard to get it towards the back, which has a lot of the sub.
That was really close.
And then it really helps to have a big burst of air.
I'm getting it, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
You have to relax it enough so that it actually moves.
Mm-hmm.
I'll come back to it. We'll do that like literally in between videos because that's optimal. Look forward to the day. Beatbox. Oh wow, yeah, everybody agrees with that. All right. Next one. Oh, this is like my jam.
What an intro.
This is the kind of thing I like that gets me up in the morning. I'm super hype about this.
If beatboxing...
Hold on one second, I gotta organize my files before it gets too much. So I might actually start editing my videos. Like, knowing that they'll get views is kind of motivation to do some video editing, because I usually, you know, video editing is not a fast process. And I'm fucking fast. I legit, and this is going to sound really cocky, I don't know anybody who is faster at video editing than I. Because I use Python, because I use automation. Literally as I sleep, my computer is editing videos. So I have that advantage. When it comes to
the average beatbox.
Yeah. So, but it still takes a long time.
What an intro.
This is the kind of thing. Okay. I think I'm going to put this before the other one. Okay. It's a great little graphic here.
existed in the Dark Ages, I'm sure many of us would have found ourselves tied to a fiery pyre to be burnt alive alongside our godless peers. You see, for the uninitiated, the act of conjuring up otherworldly sounds from the dangly depths of our throat seems like the audible equivalent of witchcraft.
That is a lot. That's a lot.
Right. I love the theatrics.
Yeah, for sure.
However, many practitioners of this sonic sorcery, like myself, know that buried below the smoke and mirrors of the microphone is a world of techniques and uncanny precision that allows us to exist as the freaks we are today. So, in this series, with the help of a crack team of specialists, I would like to peel back the layers of my face and welcome you inside the mouth, the mind, and the mechanics of the beatboxer. A question that I get asked a lot is how the are you making those noises? I decided to find out. So we paid a visit to a man with an impressive amount of letters after his name who happens to know the back of your throat.
Insert rich beatboxing fan. Like, check mark.
Like the back of his hand. Welcome to my larynx, Dr. Broadhurst.
All right, so there's two cameras that I use. The first is a flexible one.
That
and
sucks.
that's
This
5
one
millimeters
sucks.
in diameter.
I
They'll
hate
go
this one.
through the nose, past the tonsils, down to the larynx.
Right.
And through that, on a large monitor, we'll be able to see all the movements, the actions, the activities
Yeah, that's
of
my
what goes
reaction
on.
too. I hate
Not
looking
just
at
in the
it.
larynx, but up in the base of the mouth, base of the tongue, and see how all that creates different sound. And in the second part of it's a rigid camera. It's about this long, and it'll go through the mouth. And it's a little like sword swallowing. It'll go down, but it's got a much higher resolution camera tip in it.
Right.
So that'll give a much clearer picture of what tissue is vibrating to make the sound that it does.
All right, cool. Well, maybe we should start by putting some things in my face.
Sounds good.
Warning, this video contains very graphic images from the depths of my throat. Stop eating now. You may vomit.
Yeah. So that's numbing. This sucks so much. So you get numbing, you have to snort it, and it goes into your nasal passages in your oral cavity. Because if it doesn't, you're not numb enough. And then you taste it. It's awful. It's so terrible tasting.
Yeah, it's delicious. Okay, so you poke your tongue in straight out at me. Good. Just breathe through the mouth. Just
This
try
one's
to
not
say
so bad. I'm surprised how deep it goes.
Good. Now go.
Yeah, I really wish we had a super high-speed camera here.
Yeah.
So the vocal cords look good. Nothing weird
Because
or
that is not-
abnormal
that is not-
unusual. This is the flexible one.
Yeah,
Now the only thing
it's
we
faster.
don't know is how much having a camera in the nose is going to interfere with.
I guess
You'll find out. Yeah. This is the other little microphone.
Mm-hmm.
We need that sort of near you.
Whoa,
Okay, so this will go up the nose.
that's so bizarre.
There's not a lot of space up there,
Yeah.
which I'm sure you can feel.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this is the back of the what's called the nasopharynx.
Wow.
And what you see coming up there, just go ka 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 ka.
I'm judging by everybody's reactions right now. It's looking pretty weird.
Yeah,
So that's the.
it's like watching Aliens.
Closing up against the.
I just need Sigourney Weaver to
nasopharynx.
come in with a
So you can
flamethrower.
imagine if you have a cleft palate
Mm-hmm.
or problems back there that you wouldn't be able to close and make all that sound.
Yeah.
So now we see the larynx, and this is the bit where it might be difficult for you. And now what we're going to do is just watch and see what happens.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
So this, I actually really
Just
want to
have a
talk about this
swallow
for a second, because this is completely bonkers, and this is how amazing singers are, and beatboxers. So what we are seeing right here.
So you can imagine if you.
Let's get to this part.
Yeah.
So now we see the larynx.
So what you're going to see is what people would call placement or vowels. You are orienting the vocal tract to optimize the resonance for different sounds.
And this is the bit.
So that's a very like hooty high pitch sound. So to get resonance for a higher frequency, you can see how the throat gets narrow, but it's also a hooty sound, so the larynx is down, right?
Where it might
So it creates a whoo, right?
be difficult.
That's a uvular.
That's a uvular thing.
Uh,
Yeah. But the way that the vocal tract orients itself is to amplify that sound.
Yeah.
And now what we're going to do is just watch and see what happens.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do. You just have a swallow for me there.
It's certainly in there, isn't
Yeah.
it?
This is a great example. So notice how we have basically the equivalent of a filter, right? Right? Anyway, that's super, super, super cool. Yeah, this stuff is where, I don't know, I get excited about this stuff. I appreciate the little animations, that's important.
Just trying to think of sounds I can make.
That's another example. Let's slow it down real quick. This. So you hear that filter sound? Ew, right? So it starts closer together, right? There's a narrowing that happens because it's a higher frequency, right? Or at least it's cutting off the lows, right? So at first, there's a lot of narrowness to the vocal tract. And then it goes back to increase its size. That's just so cool. There might be a little latency on the video itself, but man, like that's just awesome.
You can see the epiglottis go down for that sound.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can feel it in there.
Vocalized chest bass, I think.
Just a moment. Most of what I can see from where the camera tip is placed is it's sitting right at the top of the soft palate. So you can imagine the tongue sitting here. The sound that you use to generate a lot of it is all the movements of the tongue. Whether it's flat forward, it's lifted up, it's pushed back, it's flattened out across the back. There's a huge range of shapes, which is what creates all those sounds. When you look further down, you can see the larynx complex either squeezing like crazy for specific sounds or pulling right up towards the back of the nose.
That's I think that's whistle register, right? Dang.
And then you'll see other
think that's
tissues around
inward, no?
vibrate.
Is
which
it?
are
I don't
also
know.
making
I don't know.
sound.
When it comes to that
I
stuff,
think
that's out of my wheelhouse.
Sometimes I can make that noise. It's very spotty though.
Oh,
Cool. Well,
That's
should we,
like an alien noise.
Should we
That's-
listen to some of the footage?
Yeah, let's do it.
Today, I
With the
gained some
visual as
valuable
well.
insight into the contents of my throat and almost the contents of my stomach. But all jokes aside, my journey deep into the laryngeal abyss was certainly eye-opening. In 2 generous hours under Dr. Broadhurst's endoscope, I found out more about the complexities of my throat and its noise-producing mechanisms than I could have ever hoped to achieve with self-exploration and 15 years of a questionable career choice. So thank you for simultaneously opening my mouth and my mind to what's behind my world of weird noises. Catch you all in the next invasive episode of Live from the Larynx.
man, that was a lot. Hold on. We all want the den. Yeah, I know. But this is not just like I can't. So the React meta right now is hotter than it's ever been. Amazing beatboxers who can shit out music videos of just them looking straight in the face with like a camera. They're not doing that because reacts are better for the channel, right? So, but that's not going to stay the same. YouTube meta changes often. So if I don't educate myself and level up my fundamentals, like my video editing, my thumbnails, talking to people, understanding what they want, I'm going to have that classic 2-year peak, and then I'll be done here. And this is now my living. So I have to throw in a lot of learning. So we'll get to the like super cool stuff, but this is important. From Beatbox Professor, I'm hardly a professor. Enigma.
Lesage also he has a script where he scanned his comments to see who was asked for the most, and so we're sort of doing those people first.
It was actually MB14 was mentioned twice as much as anybody else. Second was D'Lo. So
yeah,
I think
so
yeah.
Before we get to some of the other stuff, I'm gonna move the BBU stuff up a bit.
Yeah, I think that's fair. That's fine. I want orange juice, dang. That's a lot. That's a statement. Thumb is dope. He's really, really good. He's a great ambassador for beatboxing. Yeah, we can go with the BBU stuff. D'Lo Judge Showcase International Throwdown. Is that GBB?
No, that's Beatbox International.
Okay. I'd have to test if they're copyright in advance.
I don't think they copyright any of their stuff.
I can literally download it, upload it, and then we can see. But I don't want to play with it. You know what I mean? Oh, did we remove the 2 that I showed you that were copyright? It's not that I don't want to do them, by the way, folks. It's just that if
I removed inward bass lip roll video, but
okay.
You mentioned another one?
There was another one that was claim, which just can't happen live.
Which one was that?
Let me go back to my channel real quick.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, we got to be careful, folks. That's why we're doing this, because I already have a copyright strike warning. I got super lucky. They decided not to give me a strike. It's the one. I'll share my screen real quick in Discord. It's this one. Which is weird because when I play through it, I don't see this one. Like this looks like Wing, right? But this.
Yeah.
This is not on the playlist, I don't think.
No, that's his. That's on the playlist.
Okay. We got it. We can't do it.
Really?
Live. Yeah.
Interesting. By who? By who?
It doesn't matter by who, but let's see.
I know. I'm just curious because.
Daniel Eternal.
I'm guessing he's signed with them.
Yeah.
Wing is.
That's great that he signed.
I didn't know Wing copyright. I mean, he should. His stuff is just great music.
Yeah. No, I mean they're
similar to Shogo.
Yeah.
He's just got great music. So
100%.
we'll. Do you want to do that after we'll stop? After we stop streaming, do you want to do that one? Or
no, I'd rather when we stop streaming, I'd rather just like talk to people while I edit videos and write code. We can put that up for next week, and we'll do what we did before, which is the Discord
beforehand. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Fair. If you're not in the Discord now, get in the Discord. We're doing a ton of events. There were 3 this week. So come on down. Let's see. Experience for live is probably infinitely better on YouTube, but for the events, it's nice. Like we're gonna do
Yeah,
like
we
a
know
listening party and stuff.
Stitch's wildcard is copyright. We know that.
Yeah. Let's go right to the den. I think, right?
Whoa.
Oh no. That's GBB. That's the BBU. This one.
Do you want to go straight to Moments I Had?
To
I haven't heard this, so.
the den versus Zero.
Yeah, that's what everyone wants.
Yeah,
So.
let's knock it out there. Let's
Okay.
let's just do it.
I'm excited. I haven't heard this one.
Neither have I. I've left it for this.
I've barely heard any BBU wildcards and none of the rounds. So I've been lazy, but I'm excited for it.
People are not too interested in old videos. Yeah, no, definitely Den is trending right now. Wing copyrights his stuff, probably. Even if it's not on his channel, he may upload to streaming platforms. Yep. Some people got hit by copyright claims. Claims are fine. Claims are I just don't make money. And the money that I made goes to the copyright holder, which I think is fair, particularly for musicians who cannot freaking monetize anything for their life. Not their fault. The music industry is just really hard right now. But anyway. All right, let's get into this. Nice.
Too many times I cried. The day you walked away.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
saw it in your eyes. All the moments we had meant nothing. Time is caught from me.
Yeah, wow.
How you wanting me. Why you gotta be so complicated now? Too many
Ooh, nice. Ooh.
Sounds like The Weeknd.
Now
Yeah.
I got 0 things to deal with.
0.
Too many times I cried. The day you walked away. I saw it in your eyes. All the moments we had meant nothing. Oh. Line missed calls from me. Now you're wanting me. All the moments we had meant nothing.
Man, there's a lot to talk about here.
Oh.
That's so sick. I want to get in the vocals first.
God damn.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah. Let me just make sure I recorded that. I think I did. Yes, I did. Okay.
Really sounds like a Weeknd song.
Yeah. There are a
The
couple
Weeknd
things
song,
I want to get into. One is his mic placement when he starts using nasal tones.
Now I got 0 things to deal with.
See how he switches it back up? So if he's doing like, and his soft palate is down, and like there's like maybe he has the tongue on the roof of his mouth or whatever, that's going to be called a nasal continuant, which just like is an N or an M or an NG. Obviously different context here, but that means the sound primarily comes through the nose. And so that's why the mic placement there is significant. And then obviously he'll switch it down. The other thing I just think is rude is like there's this ambidextry that he has. I don't know if that's a word, but like he'll have it on the right side of his face, and then he'll have it on the left side of his face, and that's just mean. But the other thing too, this is actually some of the best singing of a beatboxer I've heard. Now, obviously, it's like super heavily mixed, and whoever mixed this, oh my god, such a good mix. But actually, I had this talk with a couple people in the Discord, and they were shocked when I said this, and it was weird that it's controversial. When you sing, you don't want to listen to yourself. Let me explain this. There we go. So when we talk about the human ear and the way we perceive sound, we're talking about bone conduction. This is the ear canal, right? All of this surrounds it. This is not tissue, this is bone, right? If you, like, the bone conduction basically is all of these little plates here. This is not a great representation of the skull. Like, there's little plates here. It's not just one solid brick like this. But all that moves slightly in the same way that, like, there's sympathetic resonance in the larynx and all that stuff. This stuff moves in response. And it's not a lot, but because of the proximity to the ear canal, there's a bias of lower frequencies. So when you make sound, specifically when you sing, you don't hear what everyone else hears. So then the next argument is going to be pitch. And let me dispel that one too. So there we go. So the vocal folds, whatever pitch you want to sing, the vocal folds immediately adduct to that pitch the second you think it. Now, of course, like, I can think in a natural and then even sing it with good air, but like the tone might be like hollow because I haven't like done other things. But the point is that the vocal folds are there. They're ready. What drags down pitch is tension, or at least tension that's not great for you. If you cough, if you build up that pressure, there's tension. There's a lot of ways you can have tension, right? If you have, for example, the omohyoid, which is, I swear I have it. Do I not have it? Oh my god, I don't have it. This is unfortunate. Yeah, I need to get this. The omohyoid is important here. Beautiful picture of this. Oh, that's from stock images. God, but it's so good. There's another image I had, this one. Okay. Okay. Let's go. I'll just make a new one. Duplicate. Duplicate, and then we'll go into omohyoid. I'm organizing my scenes, y'all. Sorry. Omohyoid. I think that's how you spell it. Probably not. Oops. No, that's correct. Up. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, get rid of this. And then this is how I improve my videos, y'all. Okay. Oh, that's why that happened. That's why. I'll deal with organizing that later. Omohyoid. Okay, so this is the omohyoid. Oh, come on now, camera. What this is it attaches to the top of your larynx right here. Okay, and this insertion is in the scapula. This is not a very large muscle, and so what ends up happening is if you contract your lats or your traps here, it's going to pull the scapula down. Particularly the lats will do that. And that'll bring the omohyoid with it. And so the reason why that matters, and you can trust me with my great camera work that I know what I'm doing. So the problem with that is it drags pretty much everything down, which will affect pitch, right? So the tongue is up here. This will get pulled down. Your tongue will go backwards, right? And this will sound good to you. You will like this sound. It sounds rich. It sounds sumptuous in your head, but it is not. It is swallowed. Oh, sounds great to me. Terrible otherwise, though. You probably don't like that. I don't either. But that's because I know what it sounds like. So that's why you don't listen to yourself. You can listen after the fact. You can test your pitch. Okay, was I flat? Was I not? But you don't want to listen to yourself. Here's why. Here's this giant rant coming to the point. Let's change it back to Den. If you try to correct your pitch by hearing yourself and using tension, you're not going to have really clean, easy vocals the way Den does. Right? So if I go do 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 do, and I'm trying to really actively find the pitch instead of practicing the pitch beforehand, do 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 do, da 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 da, right? That's how you get loose. That's how you avoid tension, is you practice using the pitch. When you're stiff, you do exercises to alleviate that, like, or my favorite, which is like, this is a swamp right now, but that'll help you with air. Super important for beatboxing. This might be the best exercise for beatboxing because beatbox singing is so light, because it has to be, because of all the stuff you're doing with plosive vowels and all, or consonants and all that. I don't want to get into it. Trust me, this exercise is amazing. You literally see how much air you're using. It's brilliant. And so that's why these are some of the cleanest vocals. I think beatboxers really love to be precise, but that's the practice room, right? You got to let go when you're in a performance, and you can't be listening to yourself, because when you're listening to yourself, you're judging yourself. When you're listening to yourself, you're commenting on your own singing. So you're not in it, right? So it's both a technical issue and a performance issue. Don't listen to yourself, practice. And be familiar with the physical sensations that are associated with being flat. That'll get you far, far, far more ahead of things. So that's that. I might need a little bit to organize my files.
Mhm.
Yeah, the basses hit so hard, it's crazy. I love it.
The audio was done by Pono, who is a Hawaiian beatboxer.
That mix is fucking beautiful.
Yeah,
It's so
Pono's
good.
become pretty good at audio engineering.
Yeah. And what I love it is that it's a very specific he's very, very specific. Like you can tell this is really specific to beatboxing. When it comes to did I have that many? Oh god, I'm behind. Okay. This I wanted to do.
What an intro.
This is the kind of the thing I like that gets me up and good. 1, 2, 3. Then move files. Boosh. And move again. Okay. I need some water. Do you wanna play a few things? I can go to the watch together if but I just need some water. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Sorry. Ugh.
Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I'm trying to think of something that. Be patient with me. Let's try. Metamorphosis is like I planned to watch it pretty early. He's gone on quite a few tangents, so it's taking longer than I thought.
Fala aí,
But
galera. My name is PSN. I'm from Brazil. I'm already a KBB champion, but nonetheless, this is my wildcard for the KBB 21 Boss RC505 Loop Station Edition.
God, the groove in this is so sick. I really want to hear more from PSN soon.
Ooh, that's tricky. This is not a Mark II, right? This is the original?
No, this is a regular 5.5.
I love when people use like the transpose to get to different pitches. It's really cool. You can tap it, turn the transpose up, tap it, you know, and like you can do all this cool stuff with transposing if you get really fast at it. Yeah, peace. He's like, peace. That's really cool. Just tidying up, you know, as you do. That's fun. And yeah, tangents are important to the channel. The value proposition of the channel is education. That's the whole point of why I made it, is so people can get free resources to get better. Because music education, I don't know about Europe. In the United States, it's like there is a paywall that most people will never be able to afford. The only reason I got it was I had a voice teacher that gave me five lessons every week, Monday through Friday. You know, and she was wealthy. Like she didn't need the money, but I've met plenty of people who don't need the money. And she just did it for free. And that gave me an edge when I auditioned for music school at Temple University. And I got a scholarship based off my audition. So that's how that changed my life. So that's why this channel is like a paying it forward. I'm doing everything I can to get money not from people who want to learn. So, and it's fucking hard. But I'm getting better at it. So anyway, that's why I tangent. Also, I love to hear myself talk because I'm a megalomaniac. What's next on the list?
Either well, I originally put a lot of the things that you put in the playlist first.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you pick one, man? Get your
all right.
Get your stuff on. Let's do it.
Yo, what the hell is up, people? My name is Azo. I'm from Italy. I'm the Italian beatbox champion, and this is a massive shout out for Beatbox International, my brother Path, Teapot, and Justin.
All these beatboxers are
Pepe laughs in the chat. He doesn't know.
Stop this.
What the?
Ah, Demuth, where are you?
What the? That's demented. Seven, 8. Come on now. The intensity, holy snot. You can tell how intense it is when there's this little spittle moment.
Yeah, at the end where he spits
Yeah,
out.
he just literally spits. Hawks a loogie right there. That is intense, man.
I loved watching your face.
Like that's the click roll we were just doing, right? We're just trying to do that, and he just does it with his depth.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I love how extreme he goes with the vowels on his mouth, like because it's extreme. This was intense. This isn't like. Go on.
Did you notice he was doing a polyrhythm by beating on his chest and
yeah.
And then the 7/8. There's so many different like time signature things he's doing in there.
That's like. This is gonna sound maybe a little like arrogant. The whole time signature stuff doesn't. Like I did Bernstein's Mass with the Philly Orchestra, and like that shit is crazy. Like Agnus Dei, qui tola peccata mundi, miserere misere nobis. Like it's just like it's all over the place with time signatures. So it's not that like it's cool, and I think a beatboxer should do that because rhythm is an inherent part of anything that's percussion. But it's not that hard. Maybe to make it musically relevant is hard. I think that's probably true. But like
I've heard a lot of beatboxers be like, "Oh, I'm going to do a 7/8," and then it's like, but it didn't really fit with the whole theme of what was going on. You just wanted to flex that you could do a 7/8 beat.
And I think that's where I'm at with this. Like this 7/8 sounds like baller, right? That's what I'm more impressed with is the musicianship. He didn't need to count it, but
I love how all over the place this shout out is, while at the same time being like it's all over the place, but it works.
Yeah.
It's not like random just for this case of like I'm just gonna show everything I got and there's no really music, there's no musicality behind it.
This is the most intense beatbox routine I've ever seen. for that
is
exact
Azel
reason.
for you.
Was that?
That is Azel for you.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I love it. I've never heard anything like it. Not that that's impressive, because like, you know, I don't have like a huge repertoire of knowledge when it comes to beatboxing, but this is nuts. I really love it.
I love this.
Sick routine. Wow.
Are you pausing it or?
I just wanted to. I don't know if I paused it. I just wanted to.
And I'm trying to play it on my end, and it's like not.
Sorry.
That worked. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have control over it?
But this is. Yeah.
That's fucking great.
Oh, the way he drops in is so freaking hard with that kick.
That's nasty. Now, is this mixed?
Unique.
Ah, Demuth, where are you?
Mix is Pulsate, which does a lot of the Beatbox International mixes. He's very good.
Absolutely demented. I love it. What the fuck is that?
That is basically liquid bass.
See, this is exactly what we were talking about, which is like it's all over the place. He's switching. If he's not even switching time signatures, he will switch where the emphasis is, right? So if you're in 4/4, right, that's going to be your 1/4 emphasis, and then you know, like if you're not squared, like. And that's going to be your 3/4 emphasis, right? So you can change up your rhythmic emphasis. I think another way, like you can do that with 7/8, particularly as well. You can 1 2 1 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 or 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2. Like you can change it up. And so 6/8 is another great example. And so he's doing all that shit. Like he's actually making fucking music out of this stuff, which is super fucking cool. Yeah, I don't know. That's just bonkers to me. Like, that's the part of it I respect.
Yeah. So that noise, you were like, what the hell is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what the video I mentioned before with his liquid bass tutorial. I said there's a slow-mo camera at his mouth. You said you were interested in seeing that. That's the sound that he highlights in that video.
Yeah. I want to get to the chat real quick. Specifically, there was a question. Singing. Okay, Lennox. Throat bass can hurt your vocal folds. Do you think it's a bad idea to do it if you're taking singing classes? No, not at all. What you need to know about throat bass, where throat bass and singing can get tricky is in that depending on the style you sing, it is very uncommon. There are very few styles that have the false folds adducted like they do in throat bass. It's very different from right? Like in opera, and speaking of the tongue swallow thing, that's a perfect example of that. I'm nervous about doing actual opera this close to the microphone. But anyway, learning to get this range of motion in your false folds is going to be what, if anything, is going to trap you. The other thing is that throat bass is a little aggressive, but you just don't do it for long periods of time and you stay hydrated. You're good. Make sure, again, I can't repeat this enough. The best way to practice throat bass, practice your air. This is a wonderful thing. You can literally see how much air you're using, right? Super, 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 like, stinging life hack. To get your false folds to retract and train that, like, you know, I know the audience skews young, so maybe y'all aren't drinking coffee, but just get something you like the smell of and go. And that opening of the throat, that's the retraction of your false folds. So learn the range of motion there, and they shouldn't interfere. And actually then you get, it's harder to initially overcome, but then you're going to get some benefits of that. Like if I do blues, like lie to me, 'cause it doesn't matter anymore, right? I have control over my false folds, so I can do things like that. Doesn't sound great. I don't do it that often, but I can do it.
That was funny.
Anyway, I hope that answers your question, man. Trying to update chat. There we go. Little update. No problem, man. And you can come if you have consistent questions, man, you can come into the Discord. And this goes for anybody here. If you come in the Discord, what ends up happening is that you can send me any recording, and then Wednesdays I look at the recordings. I forgot this Wednesday to look at the Instagram submissions. I just realized that. That's not okay. I'll just do it. I'll do it on the treadmill later. Give them Wumpy content. All right. Next up.
Yeah. You're gonna love this.
Oh,
What's
man,
up,
Gene?
And this is my.
I love the acceptance of the beatbox community, because like I saw on Reddit, like, because Gene was wearing makeup, and someone on Reddit like was like, he's making makeup, and every response was like, I don't fucking care. Like, I don't care that he's wearing makeup.
They had to change it to, I think, member only in the GBB 21 live stream, because after Gene came out, he was like, he had like deer antlers, and he was like super pretty, super like Yas Queen energy.
Yeah.
And everyone, like a lot of people in the comments were like, ew, what the fuck is he? Gene's gay? What the fuck?
That's disappointing.
And then there's the other people in the comments that are in the chat that are like, guys, stop. He looks great. Stop and so they deleted some of the chats and turned it to member only.
Honestly, ban them. Like, go back and ban everybody.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they did, is they banned those people.
Yeah, because first of all, most importantly, it's a beatbox stream, and Gene is a total badass. But then on top of that, you shouldn't care about what oils or powders people put on their face, or like what clothes they wear. Like, that's none of your business. You don't have to put it on, right? People need to chill. Anyway, let's get into the listening of it.
What's up? I'm Gene from the USA, and this is my GBB Solo Wildcard 2021. Here we go.
Oh.
Here we are, at the finish line, standing strong, still alive. You and I have come so far, chasing the light as it twinkles from afar. But there may not be enough to find a hook where will I be enough? So make us who we are. It's what make us who we are.
Same Seminella. Goosebumps.
Make us who we make us who we make us who we are. All that I am. So cool things to you. Someday I'll be somebody. Someday I'll be.
That's beautiful. Like I'm verklempt right now. That totally reminds me of violin. And I bet that's what he was thinking. So this is the phrasing behind this. I'm going to pause because I just saw a super chat. Ethan, thank you. Thank you so much. It helps a ton. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Watching your stream while stuck in the night shift. One question, who's your favorite beatboxer? Gene. Because I think he's the most musically inclined. So here's what I might have to change scenes. I should totally add piano anyway. Let me just add another one. Let me get this in here. Because there's a concept I want to illustrate. This is something a lot of people don't think about. Because I don't think people, specifically in beatboxing too, I don't think a lot of people think about it. Yeah, I'll do this for the piano, boom, and then add another camera source. Existing, there we go, that should work. That should be on. That should be on. For some reason it's not. There we go. Okay. So, the way that, when you phrase, so phrases are usually longer than people think. And so, like, this, a lot of people think, una hora amorosa del nostro, and that's actually, those are chunks of phrases. So the phrases are longer. So the actual phrase, una hora amorosa del nostro tesoro, un dolce ristoro al cor porgerà. That's the phrase of that specific piece. And so Gene implements that. The other thing that I thought was really cool, so this is another issue that people have when they do arpeggios, is they just do this, like, right? And they're like, that's a lot of notes. I did a good job. I did a lot of notes. But to make that make sense, you have to treat them as inconsequential. So, it's been a while since I've done this. Yeah. Fuck it. I don't remember that piece. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to remember that later. Let me go into actually Arturo Michelangelo Benedito. This guy is like my favorite pianist, and he's such a nut job. And I'll show you what I mean. I thought about playing high fits, but Arturo reflet dans l'eau. This. So you see how he's actually emphasizing notes within all of these notes so that they get the actual emphasis, right? So if I'm right, and so the melody is this, right? But all that stuff underneath it is just like texture, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the other...
Da,
go on, sorry.
da, da,
yes.
Da.
Exactly, that is the melody. So when... So with that in mind, listen to Gene's phrasing here. And actually, I gotta get the timestamp from the stream because I freaking messed it up. Wasn't recording. That was the 2:10 mark. Code sample.txt. Come on, there we go. 2 hours, 10 minutes, 2 hours, 16 minutes. Okay. All right. So this is where the implications are. Oops. Is it jumping all over the place for you?
Not for me.
Interesting. All right. So you see, the dynamics are really, really, really important to this piece. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's a note he is going for. Getting there is the journey, right? Every single note is not the destination.
It's what
it will make us who we are.
That's the destination right there. Is the right? And so the dynamics are like, he is so intentional about the dynamics. It's nutty. And we get this specifically right at the very end.
Proximity effect?
Yes. And by bringing it back and forth, you do get things that are louder. But even when he's up close, listen to how he also trails off. I mean, honestly, this is just beautiful. That's why Gene's is my favorite. That is so fucking high level. It's like watching a concert violinist on a microphone.
I love at the start, he's very gentle with his snare choice, and like just everything is very gentle. Even the inward lip roll with the like, it's like a inward falsetto lip roll.
It's extraordinary. He's like completely and utterly bananas.
And then next time he replaces it with a much harder hitting lip roll and a spit snare.
Yeah.
After the first chorus.
Yeah, I'm like, and here's what I love. Let me just write this timestamp down real quick. I need to get the replay function. But what I love about this too, like, take this and then juxtapose it with Azel. You know what I'm saying? Like, very different. And that's how versatile any art form should be. It's expression, right? This is not necessarily more legitimate than Azel. I tend to prefer this, but that is strictly preference, right? What Azel did is nutty, but it's totally different. And that's like the beauty of beatboxing.
Honestly, same, but sometimes you're in the mood to get a bit crazy.
100%. 100%. This is not like get crunk.
Yeah, I had banged Metamorphosis.
Yeah, this routine is banger. I love how he consistently seems to focus more on displaying, producing something musical as opposed to... Yeah, and that in and of itself will demonstrate his technique and mastery in the same way that like High-Fits does. Yeah. I'm actually going to do a thing that I saw another content creator do. I don't have it right now. Someone, and I thought this was super cool, they started writing names on their guitar. Obviously, because I'm so wannabe metal, I can't use a permanent marker. So I have to get like a white thing. So that's why I want to get into looping, is that I think a lot of people don't know this about me, and I'm excited to do this because, like, you know, I can kind of play piano. Like, I'm better reading music with piano. I can improv more on the guitar. And obviously I love beatboxing and I like to sing. So I want to get into looping.
Salmonella, there is a great... I loved watching... Who's the guy from Police Academy?
Oh man, I don't know. I have a video coming out. Sorry, finish your thought. That's rude to me.
No, I was just asking chat who that is. He makes a lot. He's a comedian, makes a lot of sounds, sort of beatboxes, but
This is the video that's scheduled to post at 8 tonight. For those who are not in PST, that is in 5.5 hours. Pretty sure. So this is a video. I'm on piano, aren't I? No. Okay, good. This is a video where I specifically get into some of the musical idioms of new school versus old school. And you know, I put work in this, but not really that much. Like, I just put the camera and I rant and I go. And that's how I do my videos. But if you're interested in old school beatboxers, this is insane to me. Like this, I love it. Like,
yeah. So Michael Winslow. Does that name ring a bell?
No.
He. Maybe we'll just put in we'll put in a little video of him that we could react to. But he for anyone who didn't know, he has a channel, Michael Winslow, and he did some reaction to some new school beatbox, which was really cool to see.
I love that. The other thing too is the massive difference in compression. So if I go back to this is an SM7B, by the way. Microphones haven't really changed in 2 or 3 decades. USB microphones have. They're so good now. But this is an SM7B. So it's really, really interesting to see this as compared to Den's thing. But anyway, that's me. That's what the video's about. And we can throw on whatever, by all means. You can video DJ.
Oh my god. Okay. I don't even care. I'm adding this.
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh god.
Uh,
I bet some beatboxers don't even know who this guy is, and that's sad.
I might. I'm actually, so I'm not gonna react to this one. I'm gonna watch my stream because I will need to know. Like, we can't test in advance if this is copywritten, so I have to be ready to kill my stream, and that's okay. That's okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, by all means, take it away. I'm just gonna watch my stuff here.
I love telemarketing people too.
I don't imagine it would
all
be.
my voices on them. On this fine day, I chose to be a gremlin like I did in the movie when I did Stripe. Yeah, they got a Stripe today. This lady hates me now.
Ah! Chill.
Squishy, my squishy, my squishy. It's mocha. My precious squishy, you don't have color ID. I'm gonna make you a sandwich, a sandwich, a sandwich. A big long piece of French bread. Grease, spicy mustard.
The heck she have to hang up on me for? I don't care if she hangs up on me. She can hang up on me all she wants to. She can hang up on me 35 times. I will call her right back.
Oh my god, the picky up the phone. Oh my god.
Whether we have a wedding and a spicy musty, I'm gonna give you a big and juicy big fat piece of
Salami! Wait! Ah! Wasn't done yet. No! The sandwich ain't finished! This is a miracle! A sandwich isn't a sandwich without Miracle Whip. That means redial. Okay, star 69. Leave me alone. All right.
That's
Now that's fast service. Yes, hello. Yes, hello. Yes, hello. Yes, hello. Yes, good morning. Yes, hello. Hello.
I love his
I
list.
said, are you all right, young lady? Oh, yes, of course, yes, yes. I would like to rent an automobile, yes. Yes, hello. My name is Bond. James Bond. Yes, I'd like to rent an automobile, please. Have you anything available in an older model Jaguar? Yes, splendid. I'll take that one. Options on the vehicle? Oh, yes, of course. As a matter of fact, there's one thing I would prefer, if you don't mind. Yes, would you please put in a glove box one very small but tightly wrapped and juicy.
That's amazing. So, yeah, my wife is traveling for a performance. She's a fire performer. So my dog is very needy. Whenever my wife leaves, she's just like, eh. By the I don't know if anyone can close enough. Am I close? Okay, barely.
Yeah. And then just this one.
All right, let me set up the drums here. Yes.
What you want to do? Led Zeppelin. And, you want to do the original artist key of E?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Like
Listen.
His face, he's like shocked.
That's madness.
I mean, even with like added
This is
pausing. Oh, pause. Even with added like distortion, just the emulation of the different, this isn't the right word, but like sort of mannerisms of the guitar. Just yeah.
Yeah, it's completely bonkers.
Sedge.
I mean, yeah, like you would need to do I have a little small but yeah, like it's also there's even work, and this is probably less impressive, but there's even work in like trying to get distortion on that. That specific sound is reminiscent of actually Eric Clapton. Now I know I'm gonna see it. I'll play a snippet of it.
He hasn't seen Vocoder Headbangers. There's so many you gotta see, but
I'll do the Eric Clapton stuff off stream. But that's very much Eric Clapton. It's very similar. Feedback, overdrive, on a Marshall half stack, full stack. I forget, but yeah. I bet it's really seeing this is the headbanger one.
This isn't.
Okay, this is fine. It's all good.
This video blew up.
Let me get closer to them. We you a dog. You a dog. You. Oops. Okay. Let's get started.
Do you want to start or?
I will press the button. Yes.
To Beatbox International, Dazzy, Sonic Architect, Teapot, Pulsate, GTS, and of course, Guta.
15 when he recorded this.
Hit him with a jump, get him with a jump, music. Hit him with a jump, get him with a jump, music. Hit him with a, hit him with a, hit him with a, hit him with a. To the point. Hit him with a shot.
Yep.
Music.
No. No. Oh god. That's ridiculous.
Slow it down.
So nasty.
It is disgusting.
No cut, straight into the second routine.
I was just wandering around, waiting for the dreams that I wished for.
Little like moon baton.
Yeah.
There's one I want to moment in this I actually want to go back to. So he does something here that's very, very, very mature. So, you'll see Reaps 1 do this a lot. Singers do it a lot too. Trying to get rid of tension in the middle of a performance. This is the moment right here. That's like checking in and trying to address tension. And that's a really, really mature thing to do at this age. I'll give some examples of it. I'm gonna bring Reaps 1 into this. Just for now. Apparently, Dr. disrespected something controversial. My shocked face. Let's play this right here. And it's like pretty early on. You can see him kind of checking in here and there. Right here. You see how he's trying to relax there? This is really, really, really mature. So that's something to pick up, is to kind of be able to check in with yourself and your body and get rid of tension. It's a really hard skill to develop, but it's super important. Because, my goodness. How many videos have we done?
Quite a few. I mean, we did go on some tangents that I imagine won't be made into videos, so not...
I mean, never doubt. I'm self-aggrandizing. But no, I think I haven't done any. I love the acceptance since Hazel, and then that video is how much? Oh, it's harder to initially overcome, but I think I might have put it in another folder. Sorry, you can put something on and figure this out.
I'm the Beatbox champion.
Okay, yeah.
What do I put on?
So this is take this.
God, it takes so long just to find a video that I want, because there's so many to pick from.
Hey, this is Josho, and this is my Kickback Battle 21 Boss RC 505 Loop Station Edition Wildcard. Hope you enjoy.
It's like it froze on my end.
This is Josho, and this is my Kickback Battle 21 Boss RC 505 Loop Station Edition Wildcard.
So I just reset it.
Hope you enjoy.
I do want to point something out here. actually, because I made this mistake actually a lot. Why is the opacity is like weird? Where is my? Do I not have it on? I guess I don't have it on. Paint should be on there. Okay, yeah. And hold on, let me fix the opacity issue. I have no idea how that happened. Oh, chroma key is on. Weird.
That'd do it with this video.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, this is really cool if you guys want to like get into looping. Let me just find where there it is. So this is the input volume knob on the RC505. The problem with fucking with this directly is that it's so sensitive. And as something gets older, listen. You hear those little crackles here like that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's just junk getting in the volume knob. Like you can just keep turning it and they'll get rid of it eventually. But finding the exact like really nice level that you had at the beginning and then avoiding that, what you do is you use the effects knob. There are many, many effects, for example, like panning, where you can go through and adjust the volume in those settings of certain effects. So that's what he's doing here. That's one of the ways to address that issue, because it's a hard one to address. And speaking of messing up my levels, there we go. But yeah, not sure if we have a lot of people interested in looping. But
Can I start? Are you looking up something else?
No, I was just looking at you.
Okay.
All right. Let me. So I'm transferring files right now. Let me delete the old ones. I mean, this is crazy. There's so many videos of this.
Yeah, I was just gonna play this like in the meantime.
Sure. I actually want to. No, go ahead and play it. I'll put it on this. That'll help me chill out and get some more.
Okay. What the heck? Play, please. Okay.
Nice.
Am I really who I want to be? Or am I living a lie? Am I the change that I want to see? In these moments passing by, never minded my reality. Always caught up in a reverie. Now there are locks and I want the keys. Gonna break this chain and restore my state of mind. Hey. state of mind.
Oh, slicer, nice. Wow. Wait, it's not a slicer. He's bringing... Oh my god, that's involved. Wow.
Yeah.
The flick of his wrist there to make it on time, that's really cool.
He's very God, what? He's very good with his hands. He's very
quick.
good.
I mean,
has good coordination.
Yeah. The RC505 can be treated like an instrument, and that's I love it. It's not my ambition because I have Ableton and I spent too much time on that and sunken cost fallacy. But this is dope. I hope y'all don't mind. Can we actually take this to Discord and start doing like a watch party? Because like my brain is a little fried and I need to start editing and coding. Would you guys be down for that? And would you be down for that, Eclipse? I know it's a little shorter than we usually do, but
yeah, no, it's fine. I just what's the difference?
The difference is we're not live on YouTube and we can play whatever the fuck we want.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. So we can put on things like the GBB thing here. Yeah. So I'm gonna end the stream, guys. Discord link is definitely still there. And you're gonna have to like, go through the hoops of like clicking the roles and stuff like that and like accepting the rules, but it shouldn't take you more than like 2 minutes if you've ever used Discord before. So that's where I'm gonna be. I'm just gonna be in like the listening place, the hangout place, probably mute my mic. All right. Thanks for coming. Thank you specifically to Ethan. Man, it's huge. That was huge. Appreciate it, man.